when you're working for the company. So play along while they rave about the stock price. Pretty soon you'll be buying in a van. Conformity is now rewarded with a guarantee. Cause it's been 5 years of medication, 5 years of accusation, 5 years of crazy misery. 5 years of dedication, 5 years of aggravation, 5 years of crazy misery. So interrupt you, we got nothing to make everything alright. We know this is never as important as the bottom line.
Matthew,
Yes, sir.
it's we were talking about this company last week, but I'm throwing in something this week. I'm throwing in something with it this week. So what I'm talking about is Nerd Block.
Nerd Block.
Nerd Block is a monthly subscription block that you can subscribe to. You go ahead, click on the link in our description box below. Click on that link, and it'll bring you to Nerd Block, and you can order multiple blocks. There's plenty of them out there. Check them all out. But what you do is you subscribe to this, and then every month you get these kick-ass different things. You get a shirt. You get, like last month I got a Labyrinth shirt. I got a snow globe of Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
I got a print of a Ghostbusters print, and then I also got a Simpsons book as well. So
That's pretty rad.
yeah, pretty cool stuff. But they partner with this company called Shirt Punch. Now, I'm very familiar with Shirt Punch. In fact, I just ordered something off of Shirt Punch today, actually, because I've been getting some coupons from NerdBlock. They'll give you a $10 off coupon for these places. But I'm going to give you this. So if you want to go to shirtpunch.com and check out a lot of cool stuff that either I've already gotten or stuff that you can acquire, I'm going to give you a code that saves you 10% off of your first purchase.
10%? That's rad.
10%.
What's that code?
That code is going to be Best Shirts.
Best Shirts.
All one word.
Excellent.
So go ahead and check that out. Check out NerdBlock, and here's another episode of Socially Awkward for you.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
So, we have a new theme song.
It's so good, I was going to play it again.
Yes, we have a new theme song, courtesy of Matthew, of course.
Yo!
So you busted this track out. Before we dive into the show, I want to touch upon unless we want to. You know what? Maybe I want to back this up. Maybe I'll ask this question after we catch up on some stuff because now I want to know your breakdown of everything.
A little rewind.
But yes, I am Steve-O.
And I am Matthew.
And we are socially awkward.
Not really.
Not anymore.
No, we are. The show's a lie.
I know the show is a lie.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm good. It's been a weird week.
Weird week.
I don't know.
Weird, wacky stuff.
Weird, wacky stuff. That's right.
Why has it been a weird week?
I don't know. It just felt weird. Just weird. Just weird.
Is Mercury in retrograde?
I have no idea.
Are we having a lunar eclipse?
I don't know. It was just it wasn't like a bad week or anything. That was just like it felt like weird and just out of it maybe and stuff like that. And I don't know if it was because I'm gearing up for like a 3-day weekend.
Could be.
Or whatever not, or other people's other stuff. You know what? It might
other people's bullshit getting.
Well, I'm not going to say other people's
flowing
bullshit.
over into your life.
Not really flowing over into my life. I mean, there's still stuff with my buddy Pat that I'm helping him through and him going through all that stuff. So we'll see if we'll lay down a track this weekend. Excuse me, track this weekend. I say lay down a track like Pat and I is going to get a band. I mean, record a episode of Life is Shit.
Life is shit.
To catch up on that kind of stuff. But now I kind of like after hearing Matthew's like song, I was all like, could you maybe do this for some other shows? Because that's pretty rad.
Well, we'll talk about it.
I got like I said, I ordered something from Shirt Punch today. Got excited about. And then there was the what did I else? Oh yeah, and they're sending me over the missing mic stand.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they finally hit me back with everything. They're like, okay, we'll go ahead and send you out another one. I'm like, okay, so. But yeah, just.
Did they give a reason where it was?
No, they
never
never said anything. They were like, let's check our warehouse and stuff. But I literally sent them the picture of, the tracking number and everything like that because that's what they asked for. And then they finally, like last night, they're like, okay, we shipped it out. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get a tracking number for that one, but maybe this is why these were $10.
You know what? Like we were talking about last year, they're a great addition. I feel like I have a robotic arm extended in front of my face with a microphone saying, "Talk to me."
Yes. It's weird. Again,
Talk to me.
it's like I'm trying not to like
fuck with them too much.
not fuck with them too much. I love fucking with them.
They have like springs on them.
Well, it's just I don't really mess with them too much. I'm just trying to get a good adjustment of where I want it. I haven't figured out like you got yours is already like boom and set up.
Dude, you look so professional
but
right
now. That's what I was getting at. I'm setting it up today.
You look beautiful, my friend.
I'm setting it up today, and I'm like just looking at the table, going like, yeah, I know. Like all I did was replace 2 stands with 2 brand new stands, but it looks fucking professional. Like. And then I'm getting all excited because I found more headphones like these kind to add to the studio. And then, of course, we're talking about everything you can get on Amazon.com. Go to the Socially Awkward Studios or the SAS.net. Click on that Amazon banner, and you could literally start your own podcast, kids, because that's what I did.
Absolutely. Helps us out, and we like you for doing that. You are friends.
Yeah, and then there's the then I'm looking into new mics. And
roll, buddy. Slow your roll, okay?
Yeah.
No, that's rad, man. Well,
it scares me.
It scares me.
It scares me because when I throw a bunch of money into something, I usually get depressed afterwards.
Well,
just be like,
well, you get the money coming in, and then you got to shovel it on out.
Yeah, well, I'm
like being an adult, buddy.
I'm buying things and things, but yeah, again, building all the network stuff and things like that. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else happened this week. Nothing really. We'll touch upon that because I want to talk to you about a little bit more Doctor Who.
Okay.
I'm a little worried. So,
all right. Well,
we'll talk about that.
I'm intrigued.
But anyways, what about you? How has your week been?
The week was busy. I think it's kind of in the same boat, gearing up for this 3-day weekend. The shitty part is I'm on call, so we know occasionally I have to be on call, and that would have been a good time to have the boo sound effect. No, I'm getting nothing. But yeah, I'm on call and it's shitty. But 3-day weekend should be decent. I didn't really have crazy plans. I mean, there's a show tomorrow night, and then we got Sam's wedding on Sunday.
Yeah, Sam is getting married. That's why she has been on the show for the past 2 weeks. In fact, when I was posting this to Facebook for people to click on the link and listen if they want, I saw a video of her just of doing something probably for the wedding. So I was like, yeah. But I'm like, I can't watch it.
Nice.
I gotta be late to a show. That was the other thing. Like this week, I was actually on like. Not late. Like usually, I sometimes show up maybe like 6:32, or sometimes like in a weird I mean, granted we have flex time, but I like to leave at a certain time.
Oh, you're
but,
talking
like,
about your job.
Yeah, my job.
Okay. You're
Oh,
just
you-
like, sometimes show up at 6:32. Cool. I don't know where, but cool. At your job.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
no, man. Sometimes I got out of nowhere, man. It'd be like a brisk happening. I'm like, I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm like 2 minutes late. Oh, that's what's going on.
So your job. Okay.
Yeah, my
Gotcha.
job.
But you've been on point and
yeah, I've been on point. Not even on point. I just early. Like
You've
I've
been
always get in.
proactive rather than reactive.
Yeah, it's been weird because usually that doesn't. I mean, I can honestly. Well, it's my carpooling person. That's why. Usually I'm
Oh.
always late. Yeah.
I did that this week. I thought on Wednesdays we have manager meetings, and I unfortunately I haven't really gotten the schedule down, so I know what it is now.
Oh.
But I got up early and took a shower and did all my stuff and went out there and sat in the parking lot for a little bit and nobody was showing up. I said, all right, well I'm still early, so I went and got a Starbucks, which I don't normally do. I got myself a Starbucks, and then I went to the office, and I got there I got there earlier than I normally would on a Wednesday.
Mm.
So I now know when the meetings are, so I've got one coming up.
I was about to say, were you late to the meeting or?
No, I was early, dude. I was
just super early. Okay.
I was like,
Oh,
I'm
it's-
doing this, man.
Okay.
got up.
I literally thought how you set the story was I showed up and no one's there. I'm
Oh.
like, what the heck? And it's all the meeting ended 40 minutes ago. Or
Well, I
something.
showed up
Like,
at 6:32, so it's like.
You know what? I don't usually say this, but fuck you.
Yeah, come on. You set him up, I knock him out of the park, baby.
I know that was good. I like that. That sounds just wait, I gotta get myself together before I can deliver this. Fuck you.
Yeah, so I apologies in advance if I randomly just disappear for some odd reason. It's because this little cellular device that I have next to me is going off. So
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's all good in the hood. We've dealt with worse. Like that time that baboon broke into the studio. Oh wait, this isn't Family Guy. I've been watching way too much Family Guy.
Family Guy, man. Yeah, you were watching it when I came over today. It's like, what season is that? You said 13, I think.
Yeah, 13.
I can't even remember
know,
the last season I
kinda
watched.
so the one of the recent episodes I watched on season 13 was the Simpsons and Family Guy crossover.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm going oh wow, this is really it's a really well written episode. Actually, they actually pay homage to a lot of different. Sorry, I just saw my buddy Kyle from Longbox has sent over a text and it just says a $5 hooker in the text, and I have to figure out
Turn that phone over.
because that's
I'm intrigued,
distracting.
though. I'm
I'm intrigued too because I'm all I don't know the beginning or the ending of the story.
$5 hooker.
$5 hooker. Thank you, Kyle. Check out Longbox Cast. There we
Do
go.
it.
No. It's shameless plugs. Yeah. I was talking about Simpsons, all this stuff about the Simpsons. I'm sitting there going why the fuck am I not doing a Simpsons podcast for crying out loud? But
Building up on your empire.
hey, I got to get back. Hey, look, I'm proud of myself. If
Absolutely.
Eric can release Life is Shit when we do record them on Mondays, Arcade Bros on Tuesdays, Longbox Cast on Wednesdays, Not Another Be Horrorcast on Thursday, and then Socially Awkward is Friday. Dude, you got Steve 5 times a week.
Oh shit! Yeah, we do.
I'm like the king of queens.
Kevin James, baby.
I'm like, oh, what? You're gonna syndicate me? Boom, 5 days a week.
Yeah. No, damn, man, you got that work week on lock.
Yeah, if my sister keeps doing shows, then boom, you got me on Saturday.
Oh man. Wow.
And on Sunday, on Sunday, guys,
What is it?
you rest.
Yeah, thank you for allowing the world to rest on Sundays.
I like how I just gave myself this godlike status.
No kidding. On Sunday you rest.
Fear me, I am the podcast guru.
No,
Yes, you can listen to me 6 days a week if you're lucky. But on Sunday, you better be resting.
you take time for yourself
Take some time for yourself.
because I want you back there with fresh ears on Monday.
On Monday, before I fuck your ear pussies.
Oh my gosh. Wow, man, I didn't realize. Yeah. Whew. Get you, buddy.
And that's not even counting the shows that I stopped doing.
Mm.
So if my dad still had his show and I was still doing Godzilla and then the Star Wars one, which I'm so surprised that one died so fast. That died faster than the original, not the original, the episodes 1, 2, and 3 trilogies did.
feel like I need to play a memorandum track right now. In the arms of Sarah McLachlan. Well, you go through the podcast that
didn't survive.
Memorandum.
Is that how I'm selling people on this podcast network? Where I'm just all like, so if you donate your podcast to this network, it can live on and it can join everything. So don't let your podcast go to wait like these nice ones. It's almost like the Oscars. And the names go by.
The memorandums. Oh man, that's great. Memorandums. The memoriams.
The memorials.
Memorandums.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going memorandum.
Yeah, the memos. You know, I'm just gonna email that to you. Oh man.
Hey, did you get that memo I sent you? No. I've been looking for the memos.
Jeez, I'm educated, my friend.
Oh, you're good.
I'm educated. So yeah, we got the new theme song, which was it's rad. The night I did it on Wednesday, the 31st, and had a little bit of drinks, and I was like, man, I should just record like a new track for the podcast. So I went in there probably around 9:30. I went to bed around midnight, so I did it like all during that time. But I've got the old Behringer board, so I plugged in through that, and the drums I just used like a standard loop via GarageBand. So got that going and laid down the guitar work, and then I put the bass. I love having that bass, dude. I'm like obsessed.
I know,
with this
like
bass.
I've been like as soon as you got that thing, like you've taken to it like.
Oh man, I
like a moth
fucking
to the flame.
I love that shit. And I've literally been playing every day. It's cool. I go in there, plug it in. I'll play along with tracks, so it's like I'm playing. But yeah, I went in there, did that, and then I recorded the words. And I was really proud of myself for it's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Oh, man.
I was like so excited. I was like, yes, man. That's like such a good like slogan or something. I don't know. I was so excited.
I like all of it. Like there's just the part, even when you flip it around where you say it's me. It's like, it's your boy Steve-O.
Yeah.
And I'm a fro-yo. Like,
Yeah.
you literally, like, how you spun that, I was just like, oh, fucking hell, look at this genius.
So I got done, and I sent it to you guys, and nobody responded back. And, like, Eric responded at, like, 3 o'clock in the morning Phoenix time. And so I was already asleep. You wrote back in the morning.
Yeah, because I went to bed early that
Did
night.
you?
Yeah, and then I wake up and I'm all like, what is it? And I'm like, oh, what did Matt say? And I'm literally thinking it's like, hey guys, I'm driving home and it's great. You know, I'm all like, oh, another Matthew Muse.
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah.
And then this like all of a sudden it's like, and I'm like, wait, what? Like I literally had it at work. Like I'm like, I'm gonna start my morning off with Matthew. You know, like. And then there was a music thing. I was like, oh shit, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then you like the lyrics come. I'm like, oh shit, oh my god, is this the theme song? What? Like,
I was like, fuck, why aren't you guys awake? I wanted like instant gratification right there because I was so like I was riding on such like a high pretty much because I was like, yes, I just did this, and like granted it's only like 45 seconds long, but everything came together and I was able to take this idea and like make it within the span of a few hours. And then I woke up in the morning and you're like, oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Eric said it was awesome too. So I was like, yeah, thanks.
well, it's funny with that because that was like me. I recorded. I figured out with the new soundboard like Spreaker things, you can record stuff and then just drop them in there.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can have Spreaker open, but you don't even have to be recording off of it. So when I was doing like Horrorcast stuff like that, I started dropping the sound drops in there. And now I'm doing it like that instead of having. Like, oh shit, I gotta find it. Like, because I have like so many YouTube things that just pull up. And I'm like, I just gotta do some better recording on things anyways, and actually do sound drops. So I ended up doing that with all of Life is Shit stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have a bunch of intros now for like some of the segments we do instead of Pat and I just making them up at
In the moment?
In the moment,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So the one I got really excited about because Patrick, he's been doing his Kung Fu and Beer.
Okay.
But I didn't get it. We didn't record last weekend, so I was like, oh, I guess I haven't done it. So I'm gonna play it for you guys now.
Okay.
Oh, it is time for Kung Fu
Like I said, I just got all
and
this.
beer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great radio.
This is great radio, kids. All right, let's see. What is
So what programming are you?
Yeah, I'm just using Audacity for that. I was like, no, what am I using? Oh crap, I gotta figure it
Okay,
out.
so
Yeah, I'm using Audacity for that, and then I just find like some music. I'm thinking of trying to like create music, but I
Yeah.
gotta figure out like a program to use for that. Like I do have a GarageBand thing on my phone,
oh yeah,
but
yeah, for the iPhone.
yeah, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I use GarageBand. So you're able to just like kind of drag and drop the stuff in?
Yeah, like well, basically what I do is like if I like this one, I think I figured out. I keep fucking up the board. I'm like, where am I? And I'm like, check out this sound drop, and this is. The Matthew's like, I thought I was gonna be on call here, but I'm apparently gonna have to carry this fucking show. This fucking Steve can't get his shit together tonight.
That's fun.
Yeah, basically I found like some old Asian kind of like music from YouTube, and then I put in something. So yeah, so.
Oh, it is time for Kung Fu and beer. Oh.
I don't know if that's racist or
How is that racist?
I don't know. Is it not? Is it PC? Is it politically correct?
Why wouldn't I? Okay, first off, you're saying it's like a Japanese guy going like,
I think I think it's just because I know it's you doing it.
Probably. Yeah, but everyone knows I do impersonations.
You're
so.
a white
Okay,
you're a white male that lives in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, but okay. Well, okay, I'll say if anyone gets offended by it, then I guess I can change it.
No, it's good though.
And then I did another one.
Did you just go on YouTube for
Yeah,
the,
I just typed
the
in
music?
like some Japanese
Yeah.
music or Chinese music and just find some stuff. So, but then I did this one for Patrick's Misconnections, and this is what I love. All I typed in was sexy music on YouTube, and then it came up with music to have sex with or whatnot, but it was just like.
Yeah, it's time for Patrick's Misconnections. Oh, so sit back and relax, cause he's gonna take it to Sexy Town. Yeah, Patrick's Misconnections. Yeah.
Baby making music, man, laying it down.
So yeah, I'm having fun creating sound drops, and I still got to do a bunch of other ones for different things. But yeah, like but now hearing yours, I was like, oh, maybe I should just start trying to make my own like kind of music stuff for the background. Because even when I do commercials, just to have like just a repeating thing going, just to be like, hey Matthew, hi.
Yeah, it's fun. I've got this app called sorry, let me get it out. This is great radio. It's all about being
Oh, okay.
creative. Figure. It's called Figure.
I could finish up that story that we were talking about with my buddy Kyle, and then he goes, you know what sucks worse than a $10 hooker?
Oh,
And
okay.
I go, what? He goes, a $5 hooker.
At least we get the full
We got the full story.
the
now.
full story
The
about
full Monty, if you may.
it. Okay, so it's this app on the iPhone. It's called Figure. Really simple app. You can like make your own little beats. So I've got a few of them here. And a while ago on our Facebook feed for the network, little inside scoop here. I had sent out that I'm like, I'm making beats. Whoever wants beats for drops, like, let me know. Kind of obnoxiously, like, hey, what up? I'm making beats. If you want them, let me know.
Everyone's all like, wait, is he actually cooking beats or?
But I mean, they're pretty dope beats. It's like.
It's time for the social. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
That's a good beat.
I like that. I kind of want to have like almost like 8-bit
Still
sounds.
going. Still going.
Almost like 8-bit sounds in there,
Yeah.
and then be like New Arcade Bros intro. I like that. That's cool.
I always wanted my buddy Colin to rap over that track.
Oh yeah.
This one's fun. Yeah, you could use that for like a promo.
Be like, yeah, let's talk about dildos.
Dude, you do it like this. Steve, what's up?
What's up?
You heard of this company called NerdBlock?
No, tell me about this.
So NerdBlock is a monthly subscription service. If you go into our podcast feed, look in our description, click on that link, it's going to take you to their website, and you can sign up for it.
What?
Now, what it does is every month you're going to get a package that comes with $50 worth of stuff, and you're only paying $25.
That's crazy.
Blah, blah, blah. So you could do something like that. NerdBlock, that's twice for you. Pay us our money, bitch.
Well, people have to go to it first to
I
get
know,
money,
but-
so if they're not going to it, then they hate
No,
us.
but yeah, we can do it, man. We can use some drop stuff. we can
Yeah,
record
like
over
I said,
some
just trying
stuff.
to make some cool thing. Oh yeah, so I was listening to, this is a random thing, speaking of like networks and stuff like that. So remember, did you ever? I've never listened to it, but I remember hearing about the famous fucking something and Anthony show. Opie and Anthony.
Okay.
So I don't know if you ever heard of them or whatnot, but apparently the one guy, I think Anthony, was removed during some time with got into a fight with a black woman or something like that. I forget. It was a huge controversy. I have a
interesting.
couple of
I'm checking it.
years
I'm
back or
checking it
whatnot. But
out.
now it's like Opie and Jimmy or something like that.
Okay.
But I guess Kevin Smith filled in for them like 1 week while I was in New York or whatnot. So that was the Smodcast episode today.
Yeah.
And it was just funny because I kept hearing, I always heard the Anthony, at the end of it, and
Yeah.
now it's Jimmy, and I'm all like, what? This is so weird sounding. Like,
Okay. Yeah. So you're so used to a certain like audio.
like, yeah, audio
and then-
phrase
yeah.
thing. But it's like I'm like, I don't
Is
know
it
why
a funny show? It's a comedy show.
I don't know. I've never seen it or heard it
Oh.
because it's on XM radio or something like that. Siri radio.
Sirius
Yeah.
XM.
Why so serious?
Because I pay for it.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna find it, put a wall around it, and make everyone else pay for it.
I have Sirius in my car right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sirius is cool. I mean, it's nice because you get a variety of different internet channels. Like it's got Howard Stern's channel and stuff on there.
Yeah.
Or if you want to listen to like the random shit that they play on the radio contemporary, like you can do that. But like deep vinyl and all, there's all this different stuff that's really cool, and you get a lot of like deep cut tracks. So it's rad.
Plus, it's also I don't think you have to worry about censorship and everything like that. It's
No, you
also,
don't.
Yeah.
You know, people are sprouting out F-bombs and blah blah blah.
Not like on this holy of networks where I let you guys relax on the 7th day.
Yeah, that was good, dude. I enjoyed that. I'm glad that you let them rest on the 7th day. Hey, it's a hard week having to listen to your ass 6 days a week.
What?
Oh.
Speaking of which, I want to talk about this
Yes.
with Gene Wilder. He recently passed away.
R.I.P.
I got to thinking, what was your first introduction to him? Like, what was the first movie you probably saw him in? If it's the same as mine, I can see why, because
It was Willy Wonka and the
Willy
Chocolate
Wonka, yeah. So that's what I think is funny. It's like when I was little, I saw that, and that's how I knew him from.
Mhm.
And then it's like when you start watching all the Mel Brooks films
Right.
and anything else has been in the See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Richard Pryor. It's like that was an actor that got us young,
Yeah.
and then we followed his work and loved it even more because now we're like, oh, now we get all the jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I loved him. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original. And he was such a cool character. I remember being a kid, and he did scare me when they were going in the river.
Oh yeah, that weird thing was
To-
like
to-
doesn't
to
know where things are going.
Yeah, or the way the river's flowing. That scared me, and also when he was yelling at
Charlie.
Charlie at the end.
He's like, you got nothing.
"Good day, sir. I said
Good
good
day."
day." And then he's like, "Charlie," like that. That was always kind of.
Someone did post a meme. Now I did laugh, but people were like too soon where they had the picture of Charlie going, "Finally, I get the fucking factory now," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, that is funny though. But yeah, that was a hard hit. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't know what his condition was. or
Well,
anything,
I
but-
remembered a while back he was still doing acting, but he had to retire because I believe he started getting dementia. I could be wrong about
Yeah.
that. And then he must have just been like, treating that and just hopefully enjoying the rest of his
his time.
thing he had. But it's funny because it's like, yeah, he was like 86, I think. I'm like, and you still go like, oh yeah, wow, at least he lived, a pretty, full life. But it's just crazy. Yes, 2016, just stop.
we are getting some hard hits this year, man. It's crazy.
It's like
It's
I said,
crazy.
2016 is the child who's 16 years old, just got his license, doesn't know what he's doing, so a lot of people are dying. 17, he's gonna get his shit together a little bit, and then it's gonna go downhill in 18 because he'll be like, I'm an adult, I do what I want. Oh shit, he's dead. You know?
Oh, jeez. R.I.P. Gene Wilder. That was a hard hit.
Yeah.
A talented guy, very funny guy, and yeah, man, that's another one that the world's losing.
So do yourself a favor, watch some Mel Brooks this weekend.
A little Mel Brooks, absolutely.
Some Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
It's hard, man, because you realize that like people are going to keep on dropping off. Like these people that we've looked up to like all our lives. It's crazy.
See, this is what I'm scared
It's
about.
reality
This is
now.
what I'm scared about because there's all these new stars, like the young stars that are coming up.
Yeah.
That used to be like we had those young stars, like when it was like Demi Moore and all these people who started growing up, kind of like we grew up with them, even though a lot of them are older than us, but it's still like I'm scared when I'm like 80 years old and still kicking. It's all like what? Who's Blanche Staple? He's the new Captain America? No, the only Captain America is Chris Evans. I'll tell you that much. You little shits.
Well, I would. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Blake Stapleton.
I swear to fucking God, if a guy comes out next like couple of months, it's like that name, Blake Stapleton, I'll be pissed.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen, man. You just threw it out into the world. Some Blake Stapleton's gonna get a hold of you on Twitter.
He's like, yeah, that Twitter handle has already been created.
I'm gonna make an account for Blake Stapleton and fuck with you.
Remember me? I'm a Disney star. You shut your fucking trap. Uh-oh. They're giving me another spin-off series. You shut your fucking hole. I'm gonna be
Is that Blake Stapleton?
Yeah. I'm gonna be Captain America soon. You shut your fucking mouth.
You can't catch me.
You can't catch me because I have super speed. No, Captain America doesn't have super speed.
He does.
He does.
yeah, I totally changed his mutation.
You son of a bitch.
Um,
And now I'm gonna go snowboarding on this shield. That's not what it's used for. Ha ha ha! Fast as I can. You'll never catch me. I'm Captain America Man.
Because I'm the Stinky Cheese Man.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Stinky Cheesehead Man.
Where's that movie?
Where's that movie? Dude, that was a big book when it came out. I remember
It
there
was
was
a
a lot
huge
of it.
book. That was
It
like
a good
that-
book, though.
That was like the one with the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah. Where's that fucking movie? Somebody has to own the rights to that. Somebody has to own the rights to that movie rights.
Look, we're finally making the Stinky Cheese Man movie. What? Everything finally aligned. We found the perfect actor, Blake Stapleton.
Oh, fuck it. No. I regret. I regret that.
And someone said, "Why haven't they made a fucking movie yet?" That's what we needed.
The Stinky Cheese Man and other
I would
fairly
say
stupid tales.
I would say DreamWorks.
DreamWorks would kill
DreamWorks,
that.
I think, would do very well with that.
DreamWorks would straight murder that.
They will, yeah.
I think we just got flagged. DreamWorks murder.
Yeah.
What? I'm on a list. Okay.
Disney's like, haha, we can't be touched.
Throwing a
Is that
180
right,
in
Blake
here. Throwing a
Steeple?
180 in here.
Okay, 180.
So on Sunday night, last Sunday, I had sent you guys a link, and I said, you guys need to watch this video right now before it gets pulled from the internet.
And it was pulled from the internet.
And it was when you clicked on it?
Yeah. And literally,
Damn it.
honestly, it wasn't even that, like, I see, you need to watch this. So I clicked on it right away, and then I'm like, it's gone, because it was all just black. Like the screen where stuff usually is.
Yeah, you had to click on that screen.
Oh, I thought it was gone.
No.
Oh, see,
I probably should
you
have said
sold
something.
it. You sold it to me. You're like, you gotta pull this thing before it gets pulled, and I'm like, oh.
Fuck, that was my bad. Anyways, okay, so Kanye West premiered his video for this song called Fade, which is on his Life of Pablo record.
Uh-huh.
I haven't really spent a lot of time with the Life of Pablo record, but
Either has he.
Blake
Staples is coming in.
but he premiered the video for it,
Okay.
and it features Tiana Taylor.
Tiana?
Tiana, I think. I apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but Tiana Taylor.
I think she'll be
All right.
fine.
This chick is like, whoa. So like, it's like she's in this like 80s leotard, and she's like dancing in this like gym, and she's all fucking just like sweaty and shit, and she's got this like Well, okay, it's not a leotard because it's like a workout crop top maybe, and then like these like bikini like slim ass bikini briefs on. I guess.
If you can see Matthew's face right now,
I'm trying to figure out how to describe this shit.
The bikini. Oh, my Blake Staples getting
Dude,
there.
and she's like dancing around, like her body's sick, man. And me and Megan are sitting there watching this, and we're like, "What?" I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching this. And when it was done, I just looked over and I was like, "That was fucking badass." I was like so pumped. The song's cool. The video was rad. The ending in the video is kind of crazy. She like turns into a cat. But
okay, so
anyways.
why would the video be pulled so quickly, or wasn't supposed to release?
Because it's gone. It's through Tidal,
okay,
the streaming service Tidal.
oh,
So people saw it on the TV and obviously recorded it and ripped it
yeah,
and put it on the internet and they were pulling it. But fuck, I wish you guys would have watched it, man, because this shit's like, whoa. I'm gonna play the track because the track's hot. But yeah, the video's like, I'm gonna play the video for you too, because I want to see your reaction to this.
I never impress you guys. I remember this. Every time I get excited for something, I'll show you guys. You'll be like, it's okay. And then you and like Eric had this bond where you'd be like, check out this video. And Eric's like, oh, I'm digging this. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
I'll get you on my level, dude. We'll come back from break, and I guarantee you're gonna be like, my life has just changed.
My mind has been blown.
My
Blake
life
Sta-
has changed.
My Blake Stapley is back in action. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I named the episode, a couple of guys on call, and I'm thinking about it should have been named Blake Stapley.
No, don't change it.
No, I won't change it.
So, and then Queen Bey,
Mm.
Beyonce. So she did this. Man, it had to be like a 10-minute performance. And it was all like Lemonade tracks. Because I remember I told you guys about
Yes.
Lemonade, and you guys never saw that either.
Now, did that get debunked?
No, I think
Like, we
still
don't know
think
if it-
I think Jay-Z fucked up.
You think Jay-Z fucked
Yeah,
up?
I think Jay-Z done fucked up, and Beyonce's like, I'm Queen Bee. I'm gonna put you on blast for like on top of the world. I'm gonna put you on blast on top of the world. So she did this, and she like fucking tore it up. Okay, she like her performance was fucking awesome. And then right after that, Britney Spears came out, and Britney Spears, you could definitely tell she was fucking lip singing the whole time.
Oh, shit.
And if I was Britney Spears, I'd be kind of pissed to have to follow Beyonce's performance. Like
Yeah.
I'd put like a filler act in there or something. But to come after and to like do her shit,
Sure,
like
like, can I fucking just come on after a break? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, it's like
so this
ridiculous.
was the MTV Music Awards, right?
Yeah, the VMAs.
Okay, that's
video,
why
the Moon Man.
I don't watch those.
I
I haven't watched MTV since.
well, this one was interesting. So they didn't have any like rock acts or anything like that. It was mainly like R&B and hip hop.
Okay.
So
Black Lives Matter.
oh jeez.
Oh, I was just sitting there. They're like, look, this has been a lot of shit.
I don't know. I mean, it could be on the repercussion, like the rebounds of that,
Yeah.
But like Rihanna got the Van Gogh Award, so she had like three different performances or melodies throughout that night.
Mm.
And then who else? There's a couple other people. I'm drawing a blank, but anyways, Rihanna's shit was tight. But so me, because people say I look like Drake.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
So
I was in Vegas with you.
So I guess I guess Drake presented the award to Rihanna and like did this like love confession thing about it,
Uh-huh.
and like there was some like interesting stuff buzzing around the internet on that, but our recording got cut off, so I didn't get to see that.
Ooh.
But I don't know.
So you
Sorry,
think Rihanna
I'm
and Drake are
I'm
gonna?
fucking flapping my jaws over here, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is some news we could bring to the table because I've been trying to think
Pop
like
culture, baby.
the last time I watched anything that was of relevance like that because I'm like I was just like I just got caught up with Game of Thrones, so
Yeah, dude. Yeah. How long did it take you to get on that shit? But you did it.
I did it in
And
less
you
than a
loved it.
week. In less than a week, and then I jumped into my new love, but I think, yeah. So
What?
Doctor Who
Yes.
season 6, second season with Matt Smith.
Yeah, buddy.
So far, a lot of good episodes and stuff like that. Then this whole thing with Pond being pregnant.
Yeah.
Spoilers, kids, if you haven't seen season 6 yet, I apologize, but yes, I came. And then when I found out, I don't know if I like the story arc going on right now.
Why?
Honestly, I thought River Song would have had a better backstory than this.
Really?
Yeah, like and it's so weird to me
I
because
love River.
well, this was no, I love River Song.
Yeah.
And I love trying to figure out her entire like I'm like, oh, this is so cool. It's like she can jump through time. She's this. I'm like, wow, like, and like the first episode you see her in is like basically her death, you know?
Right. Yeah.
And you're just like, I was all like, I'm intrigued by this character. And then when I saw where this storyline went, I was like, wow, like I'm guessing everyone else is really enjoying it, and I just don't know if I'm looking at it from
Are
a
you still
different way.
fresh on it though?
Yeah.
You just figured it out? Oh, keep on watching it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? You're gonna stop watching?
No,
it
I'm not
because
going to
of
stop
that?
watching it. I'm just saying I have a feeling season 6 right now with their main story arc is not my favorite right now.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
And that's all it is.
Fine.
But that's what I'm curious about because I'm like, has anybody else have had that? Because I'm like, I just got into it. I've been like stoked and pumped and like
To watch the,
every
yeah.
time another like season comes in, I'm
Right.
like, let's do it, you know. And this one I was just kind of like, because I really hated the whole like, this is not Amy Pond, and it was all like, and then I'm like, what the? And then she's just like, I'm having a bit. I'm like, what the? Okay. I'm like, this is like
when they're that loud.
second. Well, I was like, this is like the second season of X-Files shit. What the fuck? Like, you're 6 seasons in and you're trying to pull this, and I'm like, all right, how are they gonna like? I'm literally like, you better give me a good fucking explanation. And then I even felt like I was like, that really? Like, we lost it at some point at this time. I'm like, you're the doctor. Fucking get on that shit.
Dude, just stick with it.
No, I'm sticking. Like, I'm gonna.
It might not be your favorite thing right now, but it might turn around, dude. I like I said, I Matt Smith is my dude.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I've been enjoying like everything.
You might
Like-
be surprised, man. I'm curious to
So,
see
like-
as it goes on if your opinion changes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been liking a lot of the episodes in it, but like their overall story arc that's going on right now, like where they have, it's kind of like any kind of show where they have a main story arc, but there's all these little side stories that intertwine with that story arc.
Right.
So right now I'm just kind of like, all right, so I'm trying to see where this goes, but right now I felt kind of bad because I literally was all like, oh yeah, like I'm telling like, oh yeah, the episode was good, but in my head I'm going like, I'm like, I know I'm not burnt out on it because we took a break of watching Doctor Who before this season came in, so I'm like, okay, and I'm fine with that, but I'm just like, I felt kind of was like, what the fuck? I don't want season 6, no, like. But then again, I'm like, I don't know if I just had like this nice like, like everything's been great for me, and then
Escalation.
this one finally hit, and I was just kind of like not impressed,
Huh.
because I know everyone else was like, yeah, they set this up in like this season 2 or something like that, and then it's like now it's here, it's like some weird like long I wouldn't say but long story arc
Right.
of intertwining things. But yeah, I guess everyone else might have been blown away, but I wasn't. And this is the weird thing, didn't even know anything about it. Like, it wasn't like anything was spoiled for me on the internet. I saw it coming or anything like that. It was just kind of like, I was like, okay. So I don't know. I just felt kind of bad because I was like, wow. I'm like, I've loved all of this, and I'm like, this is something I didn't know anything about. I'm like literally was like Sean Connery in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen going, I'm waiting to be impressed.
Just stick with it, man.
No, I'm not saying like I'm gonna drop off the series or anything like that.
I know, dude. I know. I appreciate your comment on it, though.
But I am excited.
I'm just stoked that you're watching it and you're continuing to watch it. So that's rad.
It's getting bad though.
Eric and I were sitting there and telling you about it for literally years.
I know.
So that's great.
But yeah, no, I ordered something again for a Doctor Who thing anyway.
From
so
what, Shirt Punch?
Shirt Punch, yeah, they had this deal going on. I'll tell you on the break.
Okay.
Because I can't let everyone else know.
Let's take a break.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and take a break. But this
I've got 7 o'clock on the dot. Let's take a break.
Yeah. So this Fro show is going to be brought to you by Revenge Lover Designs. Illustrates and designs that fit your personalities. For samples and inquiries, please visit revengelover.com. All right, Matthew, what you got for us?
Let's do it. Oh, my bad. Sorry, people. That's right. I forgot I plugged my phone in. I'm a professional. Fucking fail. Dude, this is fucking ridiculous.
Do you got this? What's going on?
Are we still live right now?
Yeah.
Are the people listening to this?
There's no one in the chat room, but
I fucking sincerely apologize to the people listening to this. I'm going to take a break and use the restroom.
Okay, do you want me to throw on? Oh, there we go.
Jeez, man.
Well, I am a time bomb, and I lay forgotten at the bottom of your heart. I'm fine, ticking away the years till I blow your world apart. I am a poison, and I am still coursing through your bloodstream like a ghost, like wine, gathering phantoms for the day I hurt the most. I am a landmine, and I lay under soil when that profound you fucking one. I've got time to wait for the footsteps of a memory that's on the I am a tar pants, and I swell like a living thing, all at the slightest touch of black flame, swallowing everything in a cold and timeless but shine. Well, I am a tripwire, and I'm stretching across the road you're barreling down tonight, the thinnest twine, waiting to be released right beyond your side. I am a fault line, and I'm pulling apart the ground that made me young. You see so fine. I'm moving in inches now, a crawling, a cutting, a cleaving, like a knife. Well, I am a time bomb, and I only live in that one moment in which you die, and it's not right. It's not what I wanted then, but you know, and I know there's no going back. I am a lost soul, and I send out a sickened light, up for anyone to see. I cry for help, yeah, wanting to stay away, but burning, the blind, the bleaching, the death mask. I feel fine when the stars align. I feel fine when my body's warm. You feel fine fucking all the time. It fucking feels cold. It's just like kids these days. They make me feel so old. I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. I think the best is only over. The night is finally closing in. like yesterday, you were closing out my blinds. You didn't want the world to see you in my bed. It's sleeping past morning. It's hard enough to say I'm taking care of myself. When I didn't want for nothing more than call to telling me you're still the same. You collect when I grind my teeth. When it's hard to breathe, you collect. When I watch the time. When you're on my mind, you collect. When I see your name. When I play that game, you collect. You collect.
When no one ain't around,
I feel it fade.
I think too
I
much.
feel it fade.
Well, ain't nobody watching.
I feel it fade.
I just fade
I
away.
feel it.
Fade away.
I feel
Fade
it.
away, yeah. I think too much.
I feel it. Your love is fade. I feel it.
Roll up, hold up, hold up, hold up,
I feel it.
I love it, I wanna, I'm tryna
Feel it.
I'ma rock the boat, work the middle till I hurt
I
a little.
feel it. Your love is fade. I feel it.
But I realize,
I feel it.
and you feel that,
I feel it.
better act like you know better.
I feel it.
Whoa! When no one ain't around,
I feel it fade.
I think too
I
much.
feel it fade.
Ain't nobody
I
watching.
feel it fade.
I just fade
I
away.
feel it fade.
I've been so far,
I feel it.
I've been so let no, I've been running.
I feel it.
I've been on my shit, hold on my
feel it.
I just need to know. I can feel it.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
I can feel it.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
feel its fate. I feel its fate. I feel it. I feel its fate. I can feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, babe.
And we are back, and holy shit, can I feel it. Yeah, Matthew just played me that music video that was from the the Kanye West new track, or when he revealed or whatnot. But yeah, so that's a pretty crazy thing. So of course Matthew had to jump off the mics for a little bit. So I'm going to try to entertain you guys, and I'm going to entertain you guys as I have no idea, because that's what happens. Yeah. So, yeah. I got nothing. I can't carry the show by myself. No, I'm just kidding. Trying to think. So, Labor Day weekend, I don't think I have anything awesome planned. Probably just mediocre stuff and things like that. But, yeah. So I'm trying to think of what to talk about in the news or whatnot. It really sucks when someone kind of leaves, because you kind of can't carry the show by yourself without asking questions or anything like that. So this is the part of the show, kids, where everything kind of goes downhill, and then everyone drops off, and then they come back later and they realize, oh, yeah, Steve can't carry a show, even though I have 5 shows on the network. And that's all I can talk about is all my other shows and all the other great shows on the 4i Radio Network, like Starfleet Escape and the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Hour and Longbox Cast. And I'm just going to drink my beer for a bit. Give me a second. Actually, I just figured it out. I do have, speaking of listening to new music and all that good stuff, I actually, since me and my one buddy Patrick are obsessed with Canada, I actually found a song this week that I didn't even know existed. So yeah, that's Five Iron Frenzies. Oh Canada! I didn't even realize this is new
Dude,
music.
I knew that was gonna
discovered.
fucking happen, man. I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna play this video for you. You're gonna be super stoked about it, and I'm gonna get a freaking phone call. And what happens?
Freaking phone call.
I got a freaking phone call.
I started busting out laughing because like you left. I'm like, all right, we're back, and then I'm all like, Ed, I realize I want to talk about the video, but I can't.
Dude, so
yeah, here we go. I literally had to be like, I'm gonna play a track of a song I discovered because I'm obsessed with Canada and I don't know how to carry a show. Let me
Oh
tell
my
you other shows.
Gosh, man. Sorry about that, everybody. Deeply apologize.
All right,
So what did you think about the video, dude?
Holy shit!
Holy shit, right?
That chick can kick my ass,
Dude, like, oh, man.
Ah.
It's almost like at the beginning of the video, she's like kind of dancing behind the equipment, so you can't
Yeah.
really see what she looks like. You get a little like peek, and
Yeah.
you're like, huh, I'm intrigued.
You're
And then
like,
she
huh.
comes out, and you're like,
Oh,
okay.
oh, Kanye, you just took my West, you know.
Dude, it's like, yeah, that.
And really weird, that's the entire video. Like,
Yeah,
he's not in it at all.
No.
It's just his music, and it's like
She's fucking dancing and doing her
the only
shit.
way he can sell albums now.
I mean, the song's good too, though.
No, it's a pretty good track.
Yeah, it's a pretty good track for sure.
But yeah, it's a lot better than the Bill Cosby one. It's just her bent over the equipment and him just going zip zap bippity bop.
Zip zap bippity.
You see, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a wall around all the women and make you guys pay for it.
Zip
That's right.
zap bippity bop.
That's right. I have Bill Clinton as my running mate, or Bill Cosby, I should say, as my running mate, because Bill Clinton's with the whore. But anyways, we're gonna go.
Ouch.
First off, she's not a whore. If she was a whore, I wouldn't have had strange from somebody else.
Man,
High five.
have you been keeping up with this political stuff?
Dude, no. This is me. All I know is I sat there and go, oh, can I do a Trump? And then I go, yes, that's right. You can do a Trump. You're the best Trump that ever trumped the other Trumps that ever were a Trump. And Matthew, I hate to break it to you, but when the election comes, I'm going to have to build a wall around you, and you're going to have to pay for it.
And then you saw Hillary. You can do Bill.
Yeah, so, you know, I got Hillary. She's doing her own thing. I'm trying to get a Subway commercial because apparently I heard that's a great way to meet chicks. High five. Oh, Jared's in jail.
So you're probably like, this is the perfect election.
Okay, any election was great, especially when it was George W. Bush, because I was all like, he's just, I'm running for president again. But now, you know what I do, Matthew? You know what I do? I paint. I'm like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Like I paint my own pictures and stuff. It's cool. I should get my own channel, like the W channel or something, like the the Washington Bush channel. Even though my name's not Washington. But it could be. You know what? Fuck it. I'm changing my name to Washington.
No, bro.
My name is Washington Bush. And that's how it goes. Then you got his dad who just goes, ain't gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent not here in this juncture. So, yeah, no, I just look at it from what impersonations
ridiculous.
I can do. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, Trump, didn't even think I could do a Trump, and that's probably the newest impersonation that I do now just because the election stuff is going on. It's just fun to do. All right, he's going to say that I'm terminated. You have been terminated from your own job. Now you have to get another job, and you won't get that job.
I haven't really been keeping up on it too much, which I feel like I need to be because
It decides the
it's
state.
just well, this one's just so crazy. Like Trump can't win, right?
Oh, I can win. I'm the best winner that ever won.
Like
I don't
really?
know.
I don't know.
Okay, now I will say this: if Trump, I know people don't want Trump to win, but if Trump does win, do we think
Apologies in advance for this little segment right here. Both of us are not political, so
Yeah, we're not political. But what I was going to say,
we're
do you
probably
think,
going to sound like blabbering idiots
well,
right
no,
now.
my assumption is it going to become like Back to the Future did when he comes back in the second one and everything has changed?
What?
Okay, so Back to the Future 2.
Yes.
They go to the future. They come back. The almanac, gets handed to Biff, and then Biff becomes pretty much like the Donald Trump. That's pretty much what he was based off of.
Okay, yeah.
With his own tower and everything.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to happen? Where just like it's just going to be a war zone? Like people go to get your paper, and it's like guys are shooting at them and everything like that. Do you not remember Back to the Future 2 when Marty comes back to like? Okay.
Yes, I remember
All
Back to
right.
the Future too, dude.
All right, I was about to say. Maybe we
So
need to stop
you're thinking that it's going to be like a Back to the Future 2 type
Okay, see-
scenario?
See, my plan.
That's
is,
where I'm not following.
Oh no. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna meet some crazy scientist guy. Be like, Steven, it's your kids. And I'm like, Doc, no, it's not my kids. I've been getting abortions. Steve, there's a time and a place.
Yeah.
So we go to the future because apparently I got to fix my kids.
If it was all a lie, that's not true. You've got 14 kids, my friend.
Yeah. You need to stop.
Your life is gonna.
You ever heard of a Rain Man or a raincoat?
A Rain Man or
Yeah.
a raincoat.
Yeah, because you know what? When you're putting on the condom, it goes, yeah, definitely hard. Definitely hard.
Dude, are you kidding me? Let's fucking move on. Are you joking right now? Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is the kind of humor you can find on Life is Shit.
Jeez,
I
man.
rugged you in.
Fuck, dude. I don't even know how to move on from that. What am I supposed to even fucking say to that? Jeez, man.
Oh, this is what it is about, kids. Living the dreams.
Dude, Odyssey Aquarium opens up this weekend.
Yeah. You gonna go?
That was so... Dude! Yeah! You gonna go? Like, did you even know what I was talking about? Do you know what the Odyssey Aquarium is?
It's
All right. What is it? What is it?
It's a fucking aquarium. Off
Where?
Off the 202, isn't it?
Off the 101.
Oh, it's the
I'll give
101.
it that to you.
Okay, so I wasn't sure because I know there's a butterfly exhibit, but is that like almost in that same area now?
Yeah, it's
okay.
right next to it. It's all kind of part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so they. That's even worse
What?
now. Look, we're not doing shit with these butterflies. Let's build a fucking aquarium because it worked out so well with Arizona Mills.
Dude, Arizona Mill. Dude, sea life at Arizona Mills is a fucking joke, and nobody should go and support that bullshit.
Matthew, we're gonna.
Dude, you can't even talk
can't
right
even.
now. No, I'm super stoked for Odyssey Aquarium to open
Yeah, I heard they're
up.
gonna have penguins.
Yeah, they do. Dude, they have African black-footed penguins.
Whoa. Okay. Again, I need to bring race into this.
So, I'm looking forward to it. Opens tomorrow, which is the 3rd.
That's okay.
I would love to go, but I probably won't because it's probably going to be fucking crowded.
It's gonna be fucking crowded, but good publicity stunt right there, opening it up on Labor Day.
Oh, yeah, man. Over the weekend, like, yeah, it's perfect. I really want to go, dude.
No, it looks legit.
Well,
Well, that's the problem. Like I went to that sea
life. Yeah, don't do it,
man.
man.
It was crap. It was pure.
Love
shit.
Lego. Lego owns it. Not down.
But yeah, I
It's
went to that
overpriced,
once.
and it's at Arizona.
over, yeah,
it's at Arizona Mills.
it's overpriced and a
You're
crab
fucking
mug
walking to a glorified fucking fish tank. That's all you're doing, man. It's an aquarium. Yes, they have fish there, but like in Arizona Mills,
But
Arizona Mills.
Yeah, no.
Arizona Mills is becoming a discount mall. What the fuck?
Maybe it's
Not
discount
happy
fish now.
Not what?
Maybe discount fish. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I go in there and a lobster
I-
try to mug me. So
I lost my shit there for a second. Fuck, let me bring it back.
yeah. Whoa. Hey, settle down. There's another aquarium. There's a better aquarium.
Yeah, Odyssey, man.
Odyssey. So they named it after Consul, and also the book Odyssey.
Well, it's Odyssea.
All right, so they spelled it different. Good for them. Good for them with wordplay.
Sophisticated up in Scottsdale.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out that new aquarium.
I am, dude.
The Odyssey. I can't wait for those black-footed African-American penguins.
No,
Is that what they're
no.
called? No, no, they're not.
They're not African American.
Oh,
They're
okay.
They're African black.
Oh, African black. See, I wasn't sure because they didn't.
They live close to the equator. They're like one of the only penguins that can do that. Wait, I take that back. Do they live in fucking? Don't listen to me. It's not accurate.
Matthew's like, look, these penguins came from the moon.
No.
You want?
I'm retracting on my statement because
I'll-
I'm getting everything wrong. Penguins only live south of the equator. These ones live in South Africa, and they can live in like tropical, warm environments. The other ones normally just stick to the Arctic and the ice regions.
I felt kind of happy. You literally were going on your own tangent, like a Tracy Morgan kind of thing. Like these penguins came from space. You're like, no, that's. I don't even know where he got that. That's not even. He's not even reading on a script. He's reading from a Twinkies wrapper.
So yeah, I'm pumped about that. I'm gonna go check it out for.
No, I definitely would check that out. That seems. Well, have you been to the Wildlife? Like it's all the way in.
Yeah, Wildlife World Zoo.
Yeah, Wildlife World Zoo.
They opened an aquarium.
Yeah, they had an aquarium too.
Yeah, and that one's cool. They got some cool stuff there. They got a great horned owl that lives in there. You wouldn't even notice.
Who?
Great horned. So yeah, that one's fun, and they got good sharks there. They got zebra sharks, and I think they got little black tip reef sharks.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. They like to play a little tender 11. And that one's kind of interesting too because they got like next to the Shark Tank, you can actually go and eat in their restaurant.
Yes.
Never eaten there, but I like that place. Wildlife World Zoo is
It's
a
a
cool
very
zoo.
cool
I tell
place.
people to go there, and some people have told me they're like, "Nah, I wasn't digging it." I tend to dig it more than Phoenix Zoo. I love the Phoenix Zoo, like though, because
Just don't do
it's
zoo
rad.
lights.
It what?
Zoo lights. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
don't do zoo lights.
Zoo lights,
Zoo lights is a fucking joke.
Even if you have a child, tell the child to go fuck off and don't go to zoo lights.
Zoo lights is a fucking joke, but I mean, it's cool that they do it each year and whatever.
No,
But-
no, this is why they're not cool. Because I have the picture to prove it. Leaving zoo lights and look over, and they had all zoo animals. Everything was zoo animals. Christmas time. Actually, it was in January, so it didn't really feel like Christmas. You're kind of like, this is like Kmart at a flea market. Anyways, then you go walking out, and there's all of a sudden there's just the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what does this have to fucking do with... First off, I was like, wait a minute, am I high? Then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm just drunk. And I peed on his leg. But that's besides the point, kids. Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is all like, we need to cover this up. I was like, oh, you got his Halloween stuff. Well, we'll put something there. Like
We got the
what?
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Perfect.
That's Halloween.
That'll
That you mean
appeal.
Christmas?
That'll appeal to this kid I know.
That'll appeal to nobody.
But no.
But yeah,
yes,
zoo-
Wildlife World Zoo is cool. They got more exotic animals there. Like the,
Oh, yeah.
the zoo's got good stuff. They just redid their tiger exhibit, and but the Wildlife World Zoo has like white tigers and like more exotic type stuff.
Yeah, they have that. I don't know what the monkey's called, but he just goes nuts in the cage where he just like swings the entire way
Where
around.
at the Wildlife
Yeah,
World
yeah.
Zoo?
There's like, I forget what it is, but
Well, they
it's just
got
like,
Wildlife World Zoo has a bunch of like different gibbons
yeah.
and lemurs and howler monkeys and stuff like that. They got a bunch of different stuff, and they've got them on like they're like in this moat around this lake. So it's just like they have their
Monkey
area.
Island.
But yeah, I mean the giraffes are there cool. The giraffes there are cool because you can feed them. The Phoenix Zoo only allowed you to feed them at designated times, and then like everybody goes and does it. But
Mhm.
Wildlife World Zoo, it's like you can, like it's around the platform and you're able to just do it.
Yeah.
I made out with a giraffe once
What? Ooh.
out of Africa. So out of Africa is another wild animal park that we have here. It's up in Camp Verde,
Ooh, shit.
and actually,
Wow. Matthew went all that way for pussy.
yeah, buddy. Actually, when Megan and I were like
Well, I guess you would need a giraffe with your...
first, oh Jesus, dude, when we were first like starting to hang out, we had like a group outing there, and that was like one of our first little things that we did. Anyways, going there, you can like ride on their little safari
okay.
train that
Yeah.
they have, and it takes you in like there's zebras out, and they're like you're just driving around them like there's no cages or whatever,
Yeah.
and like the giraffes will come up to the car, and they'll give you carrots. And they like carrots, so I put the carrot in my mouth, and he came up and he got the carrot out of my mouth.
All day.
And I was the only one that did that. Nobody else wanted to do it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that. Have a
Matthew's like,
giraffe
fuck
kiss
yeah,
my
I'm gonna
face.
do it. And they're like, oh, should we tell the giraffes ever? I'm like, nah.
It was kind of interesting too because we all looking back, it's pretty silly. We all drew like got a coloring book of animals.
Oh.
And we all colored a picture. Like mine was a wolf.
Oh, yours was a wolf?
So I had to hold my picture next to a wolf.
Oh, yeah?
So like I think Megan had the giraffe. But yeah, that place is cool too. Out of Africa, I like animals.
I know. You once told me that you wanted to be a marine biologist.
Mm-hmm. I would still love to do that. Still wanted to get my.
Let me tell you his tale. Matthew and I were drunk, and his hookers were dead in the trunk already. Matthew's just like, you know what I want to do in my life? Marine
I want to be
biology.
a marine
And
biologist.
I'm all like, this does not help the situation right now. I killed 2 people!
Yeah, you did, not me.
He's like, yeah, I have a dream. You don't.
It's all love here.
We have fun.
It's all love here. So
I was just like, where the fuck is that doctor in that time machine?
you haven't watched The Night of?
No, I have not. It just finished, right?
It did. Last Sunday.
Okay, now it's just a mini series.
Yeah, limited series, only 8 episodes, similar to Stranger
Things.
HBO series, and yeah, you guys got to watch it
Okay,
again.
I'll binge watch that thing again.
8 episodes, you can do it. I've got my opinion on the finale.
Okay.
I'm curious to see what your finale
Okay,
opinion's
then
going to be.
I will go ahead. You know what? Then I'm gonna binge it, and then we'll have something to talk about next week. Hopefully.
All right, cool. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then we also watched Straight Outta Compton.
Oh, okay, Straight Outta Compton.
Did you watch that?
I have not seen it. No, that's the film, right? That's supposed to be based off of.
NWA.
Yeah, NWA. So, it got really good reviews.
It did.
Was it worth the hype?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Soundtrack on point.
Soundtrack is great. I learned some stuff too. There was some stuff about the NWA and the individuals in that group that I wasn't quite aware of.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was good. It's on HBO too, so
Okay,
you
yeah.
can definitely check it out.
I have to keep remembering that because I go through Netflix and I go through Hulu, and then like especially when I'm doing the horror movie stuff,
Yeah.
I remember things to watch, and then I literally hit like HBO, going like, oh, let's see what they have because
Yeah.
they might have some new stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll definitely.
HBO's always rotating. But the
I'll
cool
definitely
thing
get
is
it.
like all the HBO series are there. There's a new one coming out called Westworld. Have you seen the trailer for that?
No, I have not seen the trailer for it, but I'm so excited because it's based off of a movie
Okay.
that was based off of, I believe, a Michael Cranston book, which I believe is like Jurassic Park and stuff. I
Yeah.
might be getting his name wrong.
Crichton.
Crichton.
Michael Crichton.
Michael Crichton, yeah. Fucking phenomenal. In fact, the guy in the original movie, it's played by the guy who's in the original The King and I.
Oh, okay.
He played the king, and he played like the cyborg in it. But yeah, oh my god, when I heard they were making this into a series, because the movie's fucking phenomenal.
Dude, I'm like super
So
super
yeah,
pumped for
I'm
this,
I'm
dude.
excited for that. I'll be definitely watching that. Like I really just got to catch up on a lot of HBO shows, especially since I have HBO Go. Just like sit back and go back through like their old catalog with stuff. But yeah, no, this is one I'm definitely fucking checking out.
Well, it's got a great cast too. So Anthony Hopkins is in it.
Mhm.
That's fucking grade A right there. Evan Rachel Wood. Evan Rachel Wood. We haven't seen her in a very long time. Ed Harris is in it. James Marsden's in it. Jeffrey Wright from the Hunger Games
Mr.
series.
Marston.
From the Hunger Games series is in it. Rodrigo Santoro. He's in it. He was in the movie Love Actually. Yeah, there's some great people in this. I'm super stoked for this.
Yeah, because
It's like Wild West meets fucking sci-fi.
Yeah, because like, I don't know if the trailer gave you much of the story or like the little synopsis of it, but basically what it is, it's like kind of like a vacation.
Okay.
People can go to this place called Westworld and basically kind of live out like, oh, I want to be a cowboy for like so many, like, how long I'm there for. And then basically like, so you can get into like gunfights and stuff like that, but it's all robots.
Okay.
So like pretty much there's no harm, no foul or whatnot. But what ends up happening in the movie, so I don't know what the series is going to do, but what ends up happening in the movie is he shoots like the robot, but then the robot keeps coming back and the robot starts actually having, artificial intelligence. And literally his whole, he was programmed to have a duel with this guy, but now he just starts hunting him down.
Ooh,
Throughout this
interesting.
entire like kind of thing. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I would like to see what they're
So-
going to do with this. Like I kind of hope this is like starts off as a prequel and them trying to figure out Westworld and also get into like maybe the first kind of like things that might have happened. I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the series, but
Yeah.
I know the movie was pretty badass. Especially I believe that Simpsons episode where Bart he's running away from Principal Skinner and it's playing that creepy music. Like that's the music I believe from Westworld. And
Oh,
it's
yeah?
like when the bridge breaks, like he cuts the bridge and you see Skinner just go like under the water and keep walking and then comes back out or whatnot.
shit.
Like that's what the robot does at one point in the
Nice.
movie. So I was like, so very good references. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this series.
Cool. Yeah, it premieres October 2nd on HBO, so we'll definitely have to do our little weeklies on that one.
So is this going to be like you think the HBO's runner-up for not? I shouldn't say runner-up, but might be competing with or competing with Walking Dead.
I don't know. I would almost shoot. I can't even comment on Mr. Robot because I haven't watched that either. But
Yeah, I got to check that out too.
it just might be HBO taking over this universe because it's a compelling story. I mean,
Well, I just meant because usually their shows air on Sunday, right?
HBO, yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like since October.
Oh, time slot wise.
That's what I'm saying. October is when Walking Dead's
Walking
going to
Dead
come
comes
back.
back. Yeah,
This is
I
gonna
would think
start-
so. Yeah,
I think that might be their competitive with Walking Dead. Which I got to catch up. I got to That's the season I have to binge.
Mm.
When that finally gets released on Netflix, I got to binge that and try to keep up.
which
on
should be
Walking Dead.
pretty. I would think
Pretty
it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah.
Well, they've dropped a couple of. I'm trying to remember. They just had some new releases or whatnot. But yeah, that was actually the movie I watched for B Horrorcast was The Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Never seen it before.
What'd you think?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way: vampire part of the movie, fan-fucking-tastic.
Uh-huh.
The way to get to the vampire movie, you could have made that a separate movie and not shown me.
All right.
I mean, it has its parts of it, but it's like literally the action doesn't take place. But it's so weird because like it starts taking place, and I'm like, oh, he's in it. Oh, she's in it. Oh, fuck, he's in. Danny Trejo,
Yep.
fucking okay.
Kicks ass, man.
No, he kicks out, but fucking skinny.
Oh yeah.
Like he's built, but he's not like how he is now.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, holy fucking shit, like kind of thing. But I love the fact that Cheech
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
from Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he plays 3 characters in
Yeah,
this movie. I
yeah.
thought it was great. But then I didn't realize it was directed by David Rodriguez, who's done like what's it called? Desperado, Once
Yeah.
Upon a Time in Mexico. He's worked with Quentin Tarantino a couple of times and
Right.
stuff like that. But but I'm curious because after watching that, I was like, okay, this was it's a good movie. Like I'm not going to say like it's that bad. I was just I was just like, wow, this took forever to get to. Basically, I mean, because I remember when the movie came out, they sold it as a vampire movie.
Right.
And I'm like, so many people must have went in there going like, fucking the vampires kind of thing. But I really want to see what the series is like now because they made it into a series.
Did that get canceled or is it still going on?
I don't know if it's still going on. I know there's the
I haven't
first.
heard- I'm thinking it might have got
It
canceled.
could have
because
gotten
we had-
canceled, but the
I
first.
remember when it came out. It
But
was
the
like
first,
Showtime or something.
yeah, the first season's on Netflix.
It is now?
so you can check that out. I don't know if they went from 1 to 2 seasons or whatnot. But another series I need to definitely check out. I need to get the first season though, which I might actually get this weekend. But Ash versus the Evil Dead, that's going to be starting up on October 1st, and oh my god, I only see the pilot episode, and I was already in love with this. But that's what I felt like with Dusk Till Dawn. It literally had an homage to Evil Dead because the guy had the shotgun. George Clooney's character made like almost like a kind of a chainsaw thing, but with a stake. But then even like just some of the action shots where it's just like boom, shoot him with the shotgun, they go flying and just like the gut. So
When they get to the cantina, that's when the movie pops off.
oh
It's
yeah,
like
no, it's fantastic. When that
Salma
part-
Hayek and like
Salma Hayek, all the boobies. Yeah, you get a fucking shit ton of titties.
Yeah, man.
Cheech just being Cheech. Like all the characters he played was great. He even played a cop, which I thought was great in the very beginning, where he's just all like, "Let me check your thing." You know, just very-
I guess it's still on. So it actually premiered on the El Rey back on March 11th, 2014. So I guess it's still going strong.
Okay, cool. So I
Interesting.
don't know how many seasons are on Netflix right now, but I'm thinking of checking it out just to be like, I'd like to see what they would do from the movie making it over. So
So the El Rey Network it was launched by Robert Rodriguez in 2013 in a deal with Univision. So interesting. I'm gonna have to look at the programming on El Rey. Huh. Okay.
But I really liked it because what's his name? Tommy Slavine's in it,
Mhm.
and a lot of people, if you don't know who I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but he's basically did a lot of the special effects for all the old Dawn of the Dead movies and stuff like that, and he was also in
The
Dawn
effects
of the
are
Dead.
great in this
Oh, the
movie.
effects
Like,
are good in that movie. Like that's what I'm saying. Like for a 1996 movie, the effects are still pretty legit for like the vampires and stuff like that. I think the only problem I had with it is like I liked Sex Machine, which was Tommy Slavine's character, and then the army dude who was in Vietnam. William. Oh shit, what's his last name? No, it is Will. It's fuck.
William Hung.
No.
She bang.
No. Oh fuck. What was
JK.
No, his last name is William, but I forget. He's but he was in the movie. But like those two guys show up towards like the middle part of the movie when shit starts popping off, and I'm all like, I really like these characters. Oh, they're dead.
What's the next movie you guys are gonna watch in your roster for
B Horrorcast? Don't know. I have to check because we just watched Dusk Till Dawn. I've been trying to figure out some more like even if we don't do a movie review every week, I want to at least just find like different news to talk about and things
Yeah.
like that. So I just been searching and things like or whatnot. So I mean we talked about the Frogman that was found on Pokemon Go.
What?
So yeah, well you have to listen to. I'll tell everybody else to. I'll give you basically there's a legendary Frogman. I'll have to find the link or whatnot, but someone who's playing Pokemon Go, and if you probably type in Pokemon Go player finds Frogman, you'll probably find the thing. It literally just looks like I described it as Kermit freaking out after losing his show on ABC, and it literally is just like this thing in the water with like eyes that are glowing. But apparently
Interesting.
there was a thing about it. So we talked about so I was trying to find that kind of weird like sci-fi and stuff.
What is that thing?
And I told you it's Kermit the Frog. It's when he I just lost my show. Gotta do a bunch of crack.
Yeah. Do a bunch of crack.
Yeah.
Have my eyes glow.
What are you guys doing tonight? Playing Pokemon Go? I want to play Pokemon Go. Yay! Hi ho, this is Kermit the Frog and I'm flipping out.
Fuck, dude.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a wall around this frog and make it pay for it.
Dude, I'm
You can't.
sorry, dude.
I thought Matthew was going like he's
I just touched your foot. My foot
Ooh.
touched your foot.
Well, we just got sexual. Yeah, so we just trying to find random news and different horror movie news. Like I think the director of Trick or Treat wants to make another one. He wants to try to make it a trilogy.
Yeah.
So I thought that was he also even talked about doing it in different time periods of different time periods of Halloween, which I thought would be kind of interesting. But yeah, no, we just try to find simple stuff. Oh yeah, I don't know if you checked it out just because of clowns, but did you see the new It? How he looks and everything like that?
Yeah, I saw the Entertainment Weekly still photo that they put on there.
Now, what did you think? Like a lot of people were like, "No, he's not supposed to look like this." Yada yada yada.
I think we briefly touched on that maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago. So I was intrigued by it. So he's got a huge head, which is crazy, but
Yeah.
he's got like the old Elizabethan, Roman. Like it looks
Yeah.
like he's taking a bunch of different cultures and making his outfit.
Which I'm curious if that's what he's doing, just because he's probably lived for so many
long,
centuries.
Yeah, could be. But I'm intrigued. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah,
for sure.
I kind of want to. I do want to see. Well, that's what I always tell people. I'm like, everyone's like, "Oh, I love how everyone's always up in arms with these movies and things getting remade and stuff like that." I go, to be honest, we do need a remake of It because it is very outdated. And don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic movie, Part 1. But
What, you didn't like when they were all grown up trying to?
no, when they're all grown up is great. But it's the part with the bullshit of I'm this evil clown demon thing and I'm eating your children and ha ha ha, and then it's like, oh, I'm a giant fucking spider. But it's like they didn't even build up to it. It wasn't even like, oh, there's only spider like just kind of. It was literally like he just goes like they show up, he's the clown, and he just goes and just turns into this giant spider, and I was
Yeah.
just like, everyone just accepted it. I'm like sitting there going like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Don't try to Michael Bay me. What the fuck?
Oh, that's funny. Well, I don't like spiders too, so part of me was like, "Oh, fuck that! Are you kidding me? That's like double trouble."
I
right
know
there.
that's what I was like. I was like it, and Matthew's like, fuck it.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
But yeah, no, like we just try to touch upon that kind of stuff and find different things. I'm trying to we're getting a lot more followers now on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about reaching some of these people out and be like, hey, do you want to come on? Maybe even do an interview for like a Skype, interview kind of thing, or even if I record the interview. And then just drop it into the show. So I'm just trying to branch out. I mean, we're still waiting for listener stories of people talking about their paranormal, experiences or anything that they have, and haven't really got anything on that. Yeah. But yeah, no. So I don't know what movie we're gonna watch. I still want to see Lights Out. I still want to see something else just came out too. That was...
the dude with the guy with the blind.
Oh yeah,
the
Don't
guy
Breathe.
and
The guy with the thing with the stuff and the thing and only G's.
Have you seen that video? The little kid that's like, and he when you go and and he likes you so much he wants to do you. He says that shit like that. Yeah, the little kid. Yeah, that's what I felt like right there. With the blind
Don't
guy.
Breathe. Don't Breathe.
Yeah,
Don't
that one
Breathe.
looks cool.
Actually, the one movie I don't even know if it came out yet or whatnot, but it was supposed to be with Patrick Stewart called Green Room.
Oh, haven't heard of that.
Oh
With
my
Patrick
god!
Stewart?
Yeah, it looks fucking good, and I was like, I thought it was gonna get released. Of course, Kevin Smith's new film is coming out this weekend as well, The Yoga Hoser.
Yeah,
but I
with
saw
his daughter.
But I still have to see Tusk.
Oh, you hadn't seen that? I thought you did.
I've not seen Tusk yet. I want to see. I know. People are like, the movie was bad. I'm like, I'm gonna see it. I actually kind of want to see that for the horror thing because he's actually doing the what was it, Great White North trilogy? He's calling it. Or there's Northern Trilogy, so Tusk was the first one because it took place in Canada. This is obviously taking place in Canada, and then he's doing.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
That's the clip. That's ridiculous.
And then his other one is his last one, and this is going to be Moose Jaws.
Moose Jaws.
Moose Jaws, which is basically he wanted to always remake Jaws, but he knew they wouldn't let him, so he's going to do it with a moose. But Jane and Silent Bob are supposed to be coming back in that one.
Nice.
So and plus then he
So
also,
is the moose going to live in water? Or is he just going to live in the woods?
No, actually Kevin Smith started doing research on mooses, and he found out if they actually get castrated at a certain age, that's when their horns, they don't have normal horns anymore. They just become these like crazy
Deformed
things,
kinda,
but they never fall off now. So he's using that to like he's like, yeah, I fucking did my research. He's like, yeah, that's right. Stoner did his research, so fuck off, But it's gonna be interesting. But it's just to me so surprised that Johnny Depp is gonna be in that entire Northern trilogy thing. So,
Fuck Johnny Depp right now.
Oh, really? Why?
Dude, Johnny Depp's fucking beat up on Amber Heard, dude.
Wait, what?
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard were married.
Yeah.
He got a little fucking crazy, beat up on her. Now they're divorced. So, which is crazy because Amber Heard got like $7 million or something from the divorce.
Okay.
And she donated it all to battered women charities. All $7 million. Like, she got the money and just fucking took it and threw it out the door. Like, that's rad. That's pretty badass.
Wow, that really just took my entire opinion about Johnny Depp like off the table now. Now I'm not even going to see these movies. Sorry, Kevin Smith.
No, I mean, I like Johnny Depp as an actor.
But
like,
fuck,
that's
really?
not cool.
No.
Like, Amber Heard,
Okay.
she's like an attractive.
No. Not even
lady.
that. Whether they're good looking or not good looking, no man should ever beat up this. Okay. No man should ever beat up on a woman, and that's the same thing I feel like with an animal and stuff like that. Like every time I hear about these people who like, I did this to a cat or whatnot, I want to beat their fucking asses. That actually happened to me on a mill one time. I was walking out and we were walking out of a bar and some guy started kicking like this dog,
Oh, yeah?
and I literally was just like, fuck that,
Right.
and got up in this guy's face. I'm like, you want to fight somebody? Fight me. Like, fuck you. Like, you're gonna kick a dog that can't like do anything right now.
Right.
Like, I don't tolerate that shit.
Yeah.
Like, a dog gets hurt or a cat gets hurt, I will murder a motherfucking bitch.
Yeah, so Johnny Depp done fucked up.
Well, all right. Sorry, Kevin. Not seeing any movies with Johnny Depp in it now. Matthew told me boycott.
No, you can still see it.
That's so weird because his daughter's in that movie too. Johnny Depp's daughter.
And
Yoga Hosers.
I thought it was Kevin Smith's daughter.
It's Kevin Smith's daughter. Well, technically, Kevin Smith's daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter are friends.
Oh, interesting.
That's so weird.
Well, I wonder how that's got to be at the fucking
yeah.
lunch table.
My parents are still together. My dad's a pothead. My dad just beat my mom. Yoga Hosers this weekend. No.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Kevin Smith's like, fuck you! He's like, I know the movie's gonna do bad, but you're not helping.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, I want to talk a little wrestling.
Yeah. Oh shit. We got some wrestling. Oh, that's right. I almost missed out on that game.
Oh, you got it, though?
I downloaded it on the last day. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get this or whatnot. But you got some wrestling news?
Yeah.
That's right, brother. It's time for the Wrestling Smackdown news of the week with...
All right. This week in wrestling, motherfuckers, we crowned a new WWE Universal Champion.
Oh, did we?
So if you recall the last couple of weeks, last week, yeah, it was probably last week when Steve Masterman was here. So Finn Balor was awarded the Universal Championship, had to relinquish it because of his torn shoulder.
Okay.
So this week on Monday Night Raw, we crowned a new WWE champion. Of all people, it is Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
Now, I was very surprised by this. For anything, I thought Seth Rollins was going to take it. Seth Rollins has been the man, basically the face of WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw, for quite a while. So we had a fatal four-way match, which included Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass.
Okay.
Now, obviously, Big Cass got a lot of hype behind this guy. He's teammates with Enzo. They come out. They own the crowd. I like these guys. No way in hell Big Cass was going to take it. Roman Reigns, as he's been a heavyweight guy. He's been one of the top level guys for a while. He wasn't going to take it. I didn't think he was going to take it, even though he was kicking ass in this match. He was owning this match.
Okay, he was owning this match.
Big Cass got out first, and Roman Reigns was taking it. Was just beating up on Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. Out of nowhere, Triple H comes out here.
Shit.
Triple H. Okay, so one of the executives within WWE now, past wrestler, the dude now, comes out, takes out Roman Reigns, throws him up in the ring, grabs Seth, who's been basically knocked the fuck out from Roman Reigns, throws him in the ring and says, pin his ass. So Seth pins Roman. Roman's out. Now it's Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins.
Okay.
So it's like, oh shit, all right, here we go. Triple H gets in the ring, like, gets them all primped up, turns on Seth Rollins, who this has been his dude. He molded Seth Rollins to the guy that he is. Turns on him, does a pedigree, knocks him out, turns to Kevin Owens and says, "This is your time. Do it now." Kevin Owens goes down there, tags him out, gets the fucking belt, freaks out. Did not see that coming whatsoever. That was fucking nutty. It was fucking crazy.
That's
so we have a
crazy.
new Universal Champion. It's Kevin Owens. Good for him. He's a heel character, which is a villain. And I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Switching over to SmackDown. This was all on Raw. This was Monday. SmackDown on Tuesday. So Nikki Bella, who is John Cena's boo, is back in here now.
Okay.
So we don't have a women's champion on SmackDown.
Okay.
So at Backlash, which is their pay-per-view coming up in 2 weeks, they're doing a six-way female six-way female that was I shouldn't have done that. That was sexist. A six-way female
No, that was sexy.
wrestling match to determine who's going to take it. What we had tonight is we had Alexa Bliss and Natalya versus Naomi and Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Now, Becky Lynch is my girl. Becky Lynch is from Dublin, Ireland. She's a redhead. She's fucking badass.
She's my girl now too.
She's like kind of steampunk and shit. Like Becky Lynch is rad.
That's basically my next wife. Okay.
So they go in there doing their thing. Nikki Bella is doing commentating with the announcers, and the match is going, and Becky Lynch and Naomi are getting up on top.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Carmella, who is really Nikki's rival right now, comes out of nowhere from the audience and totally attacks Nikki from behind. This is the third time Carmella's done this.
Okay.
Which kind of throws the referee and shit kind of not paying attention because he's like trying to watch the match and them. Well, all of a sudden, Alexa Bliss, who is with Natalya, gets Becky in like the corner and does this like spinning like submission hold move.
Okay.
And Becky Lynch ends up tapping out. So Alexa Bliss and Natalya won, which is bullshit, but it's leading up to Backlash because I guarantee Becky's going to take it.
You think so?
But it was just kind of crazy because it's like, fuck, like the women's division's getting all nutty. So I always feel awkward when I talk about this because I'm like the only one.
No, I would love to keep up with you on this stuff, but it's like, again, I don't have cable or access to all this kind of stuff. But I find it very interesting because I'm just all like, oh man, I have no idea anymore. Like literally, I think when I dropped off of wrestling, I don't even think women were wrestling at that point. So, but I think it's good. I think it gives you some.
Cool
I mean,
now, man.
I wish I had something that I watched that I could talk about like in lengths of like sportsness or whatnot. I mean, all I could be like is like, yeah, I was at a bar, caught a little bit of the game. Which one? I don't know. Something was happening. Ball.
I feel like I'm just like blah 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 blah.
Oh no, dude! I like it because we don't really. I've been trying to figure out other segments to bring on the show to actually like research and do show notes again. I keep telling myself, even to like this week, I had a couple of days off. I'm like, oh, I should really find some stuff to talk about. I'm like, oh no, Matthew, I got stuff to talk about.
Right.
And literally, as soon as you left, I was like, I got nothing to talk about. I'm gonna play a track. This is a cop out. We're taking a break. Like.
No, but like I said, I'm way into it, and our buddy Derek, like we talk about it and compare and all this stuff. So it's fun, man. Shit's going down. Kevin Owens being the fucking champ, that's nutty. SmackDown, Dean Ambrose is the world champ right now, but they're not really using him too much, which is interesting. So I'm intrigued to see how that pans out. There's more stuff to talk about, but I like to do just kind of the major stuff, big fan of the female division, and then the Raw with Kevin Owens was kind of the big thing. There's NXT, which is like bringing up the development to people. I don't really watch that. Now there's like a cruiserweight. I haven't really watched that either. So there's like two other levels that I could get, but I've been rocking the game, WWE 2K16. My guy, it's called Matthew, the Wolfman Brooks.
The Wolfman Brooks.
I am currently second in the NXT rankings behind Hideo Tanami, and last night I battled him for the NXT championship and I lost, so I got to fucking go through all this shit again, which I'm kind of pissed off about because I worked really hard to get there. And I need to beat him. Then I probably have to hold that for a while and then I'll probably get asked to come up to the next level, which would be, I think that's going to be the U.S. Championship. So like then I got to go against like John Cena and Rusev and all that shit. But right now I'm going through the NXT dudes. So yeah, boot it up.
Yeah,
make your character. I want you to. I want to see you make
you
your
want to see
character.
what I'm going to make and everything. So I'm going to ask you a dumb question.
Yeah.
With wrestling, do they have off seasons? So like how baseball goes through for so long and then they have that break and then they come back, football, so on and so forth. There's wrestling just year round.
It's year round, but people will come and go
Mm-hmm.
because obviously people need some time off.
Yeah.
But you do have the people that just rock the whole thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's year round.
Now I have a question with wrestling. So every time I hear about those UFC fights and everything that like people get so hyped on these fights. They're so like, oh my god, I can't wait for it. And then they buy the pay-per-view, and the fights leading up to the fights are actually better than the actual fight. And then the main fight is like, oh, boom, boom, oh, they're done. And it's like, what the fuck? And they wasted all this money. Now, have you ever felt left down with the wrestling stuff if you did the pay-per-view matches or anything like that, where like they had like the starting people before they get to the main event, but like everything kind of builds up, and it's actually like, oh, this is worth it. Like I got my money's worth of like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming, but it's not like this like I always feel bad when people are like, yeah, I spent this money for the UFC fight, and I'm like, yeah, I just saw it on YouTube after it ended, 4 seconds for this round, and that person's out. I'm like,
right.
I didn't pay for anything, Has that ever happened to you where you've just felt like, God, I was cheated on this? Or
well, not really, because the bill for the pay-per-view matches, you're getting about 5, 6, 7 matches. And you're getting the heightened drama leading up to these things. And the creative development department for WWE is very smart. And they'll make sure that things happen, or people that you didn't think were going to interfere with the match, like all of a sudden, shit, the Undertaker could come out of nowhere, and then you're like, what the fuck? So there's always something that's going to throw you off. Have there been times when the main event match has been weak? Yes.
Okay.
Like, I think it was Backlash or something like that, which was 3 or 4 pay-per-views ago. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens had a match that was amazing, and this was like a half an hour match. But the athleticism and the drama that they developed into it made it feel like a main event match.
Okay.
And it was like the second or third match within the pay-per-view event. So it varies, but you're pretty much going to get your money's worth out of it.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I subscribe to the network, so I'm not shelling out like $50 for a pay-per-view. I get it. I pay $10 a month.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. It's funny because did I tell you about the Loot Crate I saw?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, they're doing like a WWF. I was all like, I'm like, I know Matthew won't get it, but I was just like, at least there's like. So, and that's the funny part, because I always thought, like, as soon as wrestling got, I mean, I used to watch wrestling, I think it was on UPN.
WCW?
Yeah, like all that kind of stuff. So it was like, after you brought it up and started talking, I was like, oh, this shit's still going on. And then I was hearing people talk about it at work and stuff. I was like, oh man, this stuff is like still fucking like legit and everything like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I definitely want to try out the game. I did something yesterday. Speaking of gaming, I played a little bit of No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Way too zen to be playing No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And trying to figure out shit, and I literally was like, okay, I did buy a new gun. I did find out something I had no fucking idea about. So anytime you discover an animal and shit like that, you can go to your stuff and you upload it and you get credits.
Oh.
And I was like, oh fuck, like, because I saw this new like gun. I shouldn't say gun, mining tool. I was like, oh, it has more slots, a little bit bigger, more powerful. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want them. I'm like, I don't have this many credits. So I'm like thinking like, okay, what can I make? What can I sell? And then literally someone told me like, oh yeah, you upload all this stuff, like everything that you find and stuff like that, upload it to the database, and they give you like so many credits.
Oh,
and then if you do get like everything on that planet, you get like so many more credits towards that. But I was just like, fuck, like it's really a game where they don't teach you shit, and you're literally just fumbling around. But I know there was a huge drop off with No Man's Sky. I think a lot of people probably played their fill, and I think the only way they're going to get, like, now me, I haven't played that much of it, so I'm going to probably play it until I get to that point and go like, okay, and then take a break or whatnot. The only way they're going to get us to come back is probably, like with like, oh, here's a new update. You can do this now. You can do that now. So it's definitely going to be one of those type of games. But again, I do like it, but I won't recommend it to everybody. because like it's a game where I know I can jump in and just kind of like do whatever I need to do. Like there's no real set goal. So really, if I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for someone to come over, or I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for this to happen, or whatnot. I was like, oh, I got like 45 minutes. Like that gives me 45 minutes to do a little bit of exploring, find
Right.
some stuff, build some things. It does everything I need to do, and then I go, okay, and then I can bounce. But yeah, it's definitely not one of those games for people who are like, I need the direct thing to do. I need this to do. I need to go. So there's need to be like an actual like point to the game. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe the game does have a point. Like I know people have said there's some stuff at the like center of the universe towards the end of the game or whatever you get to. So, but yeah, me right now it's just kind of like Destiny, where I can kind of jump in, play for a little bit, and then jump out. You know, and not feel like I'm like, oh shit, I'm in. Like, cause like if you jump into The Witcher, you're gonna be there.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
like a Witcher's not like, oh, I got 10 minutes. Like no.
yeah. That 10 minutes is gonna get lost really
Your
quick.
mom's calling you. I thought you were coming for dinner. I'm like, I'm battling orcs.
Yeah.
Back up. Oh, I have to tell you that story. Speaking of my mother,
What's up?
she was sending me text messages. I got to read you these messages because this is. I will read you the messages and then I will tell you the story and then you'll go
Okay.
So, my mom started hitting me up. Let's see. So she hits me up on Sunday last week.
Okay.
And she sent me a picture of a shark. She goes, do sharks complain about Monday? No, they're up early biting stuff, chasing shit, being scary. Reminding everyone they're fucking sharks. So I go, okay. So the next one I get is, have a great week, with some emojis. And I go, you too. Thanks. Okay. So that's all normal. Monday is when shit gets weird. So I was like, I was talking about Toby. I might have to take Toby to the vet. He keeps sneezing. Then my mom hits me back Tuesday. So that was Monday. Mom hits me back Tuesday. Wow, I can't believe it's going to be Labor Day weekend. And I was just making an observation. That's right. I didn't respond to the first text because I was very confused of what I texted. Going, okay, there's no like remedies or anything like that. All right. And I go, that too. Then I don't hear back from my mother. So that was Tuesday. Don't hear back from her until Monday. Just over our house. That's all the text is. And I go, the rain? Next text is sorry. Then I go, it's okay. And then it goes, FYI, starting September 7th, 4 Peaks Pumpkin Porter available in grocery store. Cool. Then yesterday, happy September. Don't forget to do Jackrabbit. Good Jackrabbit equals money for the month. And I go, will do. Raining in Ahwatukee. Woohoo! Yeah, it's a little bit over here. Good morning. How are you? Good. And then finally, it was today where I'm like, you? With a question mark. And then my mom keeps sending me stuff, and I'm all like, I finally hit her up on Facebook message and going, I don't think you're getting any of my texts. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, do you have your iMessenger working? Yeah. It's like, I don't use, she goes, I don't use iMessenger. And I go, okay. She's like, is that what you're using right now with the Facebook? I go, no, this is Facebook Messenger. I realized I wasn't getting anything through to you on my texting, but everybody else's texts are coming fine. So she goes, Kyle got my text okay. That's what she finally writes back in the text thing. And he goes, he says, you probably blocked me. I go, no, I'm getting your texts. You are not getting mine. You might have blocked me. I still love you. Send me a text. I think I blocked you. Don't know how. Oops. And then, and now my mom can finally read all my text messages. So my mom blocked me since Sunday until the end of this Friday. And what I love is she says, like, you probably blocked me. I go, first off, I don't block anybody that I actually know.
Right.
If I'm getting a random phone call from somebody that I don't want, I will block the number. But this is why it finally triggered me. I go, I think you blocked me because I remember my dad did that a while back when he got his first smartphone. And he's all like, you're not responding to any of my texts. I'm like, bullshit. I whipped out my phone and showed all the things I sent him. He's like, I didn't get any of this. I go, 20 fucking bucks. You blocked me. He goes, no. Yeah, I blocked you. Like, I don't know if it's intentional.
Did you get $20 out of it?
I did not get shit.
Oh, bullshit. You deserve your $20.
Hey, that's why I canceled the show.
Oh. Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. He just was like, fuck your show. But yeah, I thought it was just like the random thing that finally today Mom was like, oh, I fixed it. Because I was like, I noticed every time I text her, it just show up green and not the blue, like, because she has an iPhone too. And I'm all like, everyone else is getting my messages fine. She's like, you probably blocked me. I'm like, bull fucking shit. Like, I was like, no, fuck you. Like, really, Mom? I'm like, fuck you, Mom.
You didn't say that.
You don't know. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying it now because I know she doesn't listen to the show.
But, well, part of it sounds like the conversation could have worked out.
For the most part.
You know? It's like, but now I completely understand that it was all one-sided.
Yeah. Like
But-
it was literally. So I'm thinking on my mom's phone, it was just literally her just sending all these texts
Yeah.
going, "Why is he not
Yeah,
responding?
yeah. Where's my son?
What did he do? Is he dead? I see his Facebook status. He's alive. He just cooked dinner. What the hell is going on? Yo, Steven, why don't you text your son? Fucking text him already. Could you do that? And then, yeah, my dad sent me a text. He's all like, text me when you get this. And I go, okay. He's like, thanks. That was our entire
Yeah.
thing.
You got mine.
Yeah. Did you?
That's all your dad said.
Yeah.
You got mine.
Did you talk to him? Yeah, you got mine. I don't believe you. I'm sending him everything. He's using this Facebook thing. What is that? What is Facebook?
We love
I'm
your
just
mom.
kidding. I know Facebook. I just don't know the messenger.
We love your mom.
It's all over the place. I like how my mom sounds like
Edwin.
Oh, I was gonna say see, I keep hearing Ed Wind. Yeah, Ed Wind is more up here.
True.
Uh,
True. Yeah, you're true.
No, but when I do it, either people say Ed Wind or they say it's the mom from Mom's Burgers.
Oh, okay.
What's her name?
Mom from Bum's Burgers.
I don't know.
All right, buddy.
All right, I think
It's
we're gonna.
Friday night. Let's close it up. Let's close up shop. Let's let these people go out and have their
Yeah,
fun
have their
times.
3-day weekend. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the 4i Radio Network
Thank
show,
you.
Socially Awkward. Matthew for all your sweet tunes.
Yep.
Don't forget you can find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/socially awkward. Don't forget to check out our webpage. I just said Facebook. Webpage, sociallyawkward.com. Don't forget to check out all of our sponsors, all the other great shows on the 4i Radio Network. Matthew, anything you want to add?
I'm on call. No.
Depressing.
Have a good Labor Day weekend. Be safe. We'll see you next week.
And until next time, oh my God, he's not getting my text messages. You better tap that sass. Oh, Steven.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You're packing magic in, you're making habits in, you're automatic, you are the way you are. You glitter sparkle in, you glow in the dark and make everybody go the way you are. Blue skies, white highs, won't blind me, everything you hide. Your shades can't shade the sunlight, the sunlight. Your limousines get stuck in traffic, and we all know you're made of plastic. You may seem like something classic. Your cheap sunglasses, and I'll see right through you. And I'll see right through You're so dramatic and I want it better than you're super radical, the way you are. Your double vision and a new religion and what hers and his and then the way you are. Blue skies, white highs, won't blind me, everything you hide. Your shades can't shade the sunlight, the sunlight. Your limousines get stuck in traffic, and we all know you're made of plastic. You may seem like something classic. Your cheap sunglasses, and I see right through you. And I see right through you. stuck in traffic. And we all know you're made of plastic. You may seem like something classic, but your cheap sunglasses